Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Leo reading for my dearest Pisces. Now Pisces, the new moon in Leo is not until August 4th, but we have already entered Leo season and I wanted to see what energy was coming to you for the next couple of weeks during Leo season. Now, many of you will notice that I do have a different setup here. Things are a little bit different as I've relocated down to the Caribbean. So just bear with me as I find my rhythm and my flow in my new setup. And I appreciate your patience and your understanding with me at this time. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Pisces, for their highest and greatest good. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, my dear Pisces. And also, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's go ahead and see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through. All right, Pisces, you've got power coming through. Also, the number 16, which is the major arcana for a tower moment. So tower and power here. So big shifts. Maybe you're stepping into your power. You're just extremely powerful. Ooh, the path forward, onward and upward is being revealed to you. There's definitely a major ascension here. Maybe switching timelines. A powerful timeline shift or paradigm shift. And we have gratitude. So stay in the energy of gratitude. Be grateful for the blessings that are coming your way, Pisces. I feel you've got major changes coming up. And we have self-reflection. Beautiful. So a lot of you, you've been doing this introspective work. And this is about being grateful for all the good and the bad that we've experienced in our lives, because even when things are really difficult for us, it just truly makes us stronger. It teaches us contrast. It shows us what we don't want. And truthfully, you know, that's where we source our power from, is our previous experiences. So I'm seeing some beautiful energy here for you so far in Leo season. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what messages, advice, and guidance come through for my Pisces. A lot of you, there may have been a major activation with the full moon that we just had, this spectacular full moon in Capricorn, which was a blue moon, the second full moon, the second Capricorn full moon. They were back to back. Wow. All right, moon energy, there you are. I definitely feel too, many of my Pisces, you may have been hiding out for a little bit. You may have been in hermit mode, experiencing like the depths of who you are. It's very sort of scorpionic energy, even though this does represent Cancer and Pisces energy. But it's like really allowing yourself to sit in stillness, to do this self-reflection. Some of you may have even felt like you hit rock bottom. But remember, it's darkest before the light. But I actually just feel like you've been in hermit mode. You've been isolating, even just really dropping into your fears, your insecurities, your likes, your wants, your dreams, and like sitting with that energy, processing it. And this is why you're coming out very powerful. Virgo had a very powerful reading as well, which is your opposite sign. So you might want to check that reading out if you have Virgo placements or you're just called to. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. I'm not surprised, because I feel like a lot of my Pisces, you've been really going through it. Maybe you've experienced loss, or maybe just confusion on this path that you're on this journey that you're on. And again, that can be due to relationships. It can be due to school, work, your true path, your calling. Could be some family issues here as well. And we have the Seven of Swords. Wow. But something here is being illuminated for you. Not only do I see the path forward, it's a little bit frightening because it's a little bit of a rickety ladder there on the way up, especially if you're afraid of heights, right? But I'm seeing here that there's also something here that has been taking from you. But I feel like you're transmuting that energy. You're recognizing that whatever was draining you, your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources, it may have been something that you weren't able to see or to grasp for a really long time. And what I'm seeing is now it's been shown to you. And it may have been a tower moment for you. It may have been a person. It may have been a job, a lifestyle, habits. but you're seeing very clearly what that is. So now that you can detach and move forward. And yeah, you've made a decision about what you're going to let go of here, Pisces. Some of you, it's time to, if you've been working like one or like more than one job, you have a side hustle or something along those lines. It might be time to put that down. There might be something that you've been doing or you've been investing in, time, energy, love, money, resources, that you're realizing was actually keeping you stuck. I feel you're also prioritizing balance. You're prioritizing your health. I also see that sleep is going to be very important here for my dear Pisces. Some of you haven't been sleeping very well. You may have even experienced like night sweats, night terrors, things like that. But it's interesting because it's like, I feel this energy has been helpful for you in the sense that it's given you clarity. Again, it's often darkest before the light. And that's what I feel like you're harnessing your power in that darkness, Pisces. So the moon card is just a reminder for you to really trust your intuition. Again, the moon is lighting up the path forward. It's a complete onward and upward message here for you. Like having to hit rock bottom, needing to be cracked open and to experience this, to allow the light in, right? To see what needed to be illuminated that may have been holding you back. And we have the death card. Yep, it's time to let go of something. Some of you, it's a major life change. Some of you might be quitting like drinking or some sort of habit or something that you've been doing that actually hasn't been really helpful for you. And I feel like whatever this is you're trying to quit or let go of has been very draining for you with your finances, with your emotions. You know, the Nine of Cups is my hangover card when it shows up in reverse. And again, it may just be figurative. Maybe, you know, some of you out there connecting with this reading, you don't even touch alcohol to begin with, but it's doing something in excess that ultimately leaves you feeling stuck and feeling drained. And whatever that is being illuminated for you. I mean, it could be an addictive pattern that you have. It could be spending. You know, it could be a relationship, or it could be, you know, it could be multiple relationships. It could be a family, you know, family situation. So the Nine of Swords tells me that you've really been going through a dark night of the soul. So there's this silver lining, though, with that message is that the worst is over. And yeah, Justice card in reverse. There may be something that felt really unfair for you, Pisces. And don't hate me, don't shoot the messenger for what I'm about to say, but some of you may have been dropping into self-pity, dropping into why me, it's always unfair. But I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're recognizing that even if there was something that was unfair, you're more focused on finding solutions rather than, you know, focusing on it was unfair or it hurt. Not to say that you don't process those feelings and you ignore how something made you feel. I'm not saying that you don't stand up for yourself either. But I do feel that whatever this unfair judgment or decision or situation was, it sent you into a bit of a tailspin. And there may have been a little bit of that wallowing in self-pity. Maybe wallowing is a bit of a strong word. But what I'm seeing is that you're no longer accepting that as productive energy for you. You've been through it, you've processed it, you went to that dark place, you sat with those feelings and those emotions, and it's like now you're coming out of it and you're seeing very clearly how to come out of it, and you're also seeing very clearly that this is something that's going to make you stronger. I'm seeing, I heard revenge. Now some of you, I definitely don't condone revenge. It's kind of a lower vibrational energy. Instead of focus, like the revenge here is going to be success. The revenge is going to be your glow up. Your revenge is going to be stepping onto this new timeline where you leave, you know, parasitic energy behind, or lower vibrational habits behind. Yeah, and some of you, it may be a family situation. For others, it might be a divorce. There might have even been like a child custody battle or hearing or something that didn't go your way. You may have been laid off by a, you know, from a job. Again, it could be so many different things. But what I'm seeing here is now you're focused on your 10 of Cups, and you're no longer focused on what may be unjust, but you're focused on, okay, how do I recover from this? But it's not just recovery, Pisces. It's not just recovery. It's like you're going to blast it out of the ballpark. So it's like, it's not just how do I find, you know, stable ground or stable footing again. It's about it's like you're going to blow past that. You're not going to just be stable. This is going to fuel your success, fuel this timeline shift for you. It's really, really empowering energy here. And with the Seven of Swords, it is a little bit of a warning here because there may have been someone that was deceptive or sneaky or just really draining your energy. Now, somebody may come back in with an apology, although I don't think, I think to receive an apology is always a good idea. You don't want to harbor resentment because really it only ends up poisoning you. And yes, I did steal that from the Dalai Lama. That's what, he said. But what I do feel is like, it's okay to forgive. Now that doesn't mean that in forgiveness you say it's okay for somebody to trample over me or to take advantage of me or to treat me unfairly. But it's also about not letting that anchor you in a lower vibrational timeline. And forgiveness is for you so that you have, much less baggage to take with you onto this next timeline. And I do feel with the Page of Pentacles, there's a little bit of hesitation, but the Page of Pentacles is the most prepared page in the deck, and he's ready to invest. Like, you've made a decision. You might have cut your losses here. If this is like a business that you invested in. Or a relationship. It's like I'm not saying not to stand up for yourself if somebody owes you money. Like, yes, you deserve what's yours. The message isn't, okay, just take it and move on. But I'm seeing here that for a lot of you, you are just cutting your losses because you realize focusing on what may have been lost or what didn't work out or what was unfair isn't serving you. And you're a little bit nervous, but now you have this focus and you have this purpose is what I'm getting with this Page of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, and so a lot of you, there's a return to joy with this Six of Cups. A lot of you, you're finding your happiness. You can sit in a much lighthearted energy, much more lighthearted energy despite what you've been through because you're in your power, because you're letting go of like what you can't control, what you can't change. And I'm seeing that you're dropping into this energy of gratitude, which is going to bring you abundance. And some of you, for example, if it's a relationship that ended, whether it's a business partnership, a friendship, something having to do with a family member or romantic, I feel like, truthfully, you've got something else. You've got another sweet offer coming your way. And it's one that you probably won't see coming, but it's exactly what you deserve. And we get Chariot card energy. So this is about major breakthroughs. And this is also beautiful energy of creative solutions. Finding a creative solution out of this lower vibrational timeline or energy, moving away from, people and situations that just don't serve you. And this is a beautiful fresh start. And some of you do have help coming in, possibly from like a sibling, a very close friend or soulmate, romantic or otherwise. Remember, soulmates come in lots of different forms. But I definitely see that you're going to be grateful for receiving some sort of gift. Now, it could be maybe a loan to get back on your feet or to invest in, for others of you, it may be just a little bit of pin money there, right? To get you started is what I'm getting. It can also just be love and support. I say pin money because that's something my grandmother used to always, give to the grandkids during the holidays. And she would do it. She was Greek. And she would, she would very sneakily give it to each one of us so the parents wouldn't see and maybe the other cousins wouldn't see. But she would kind of corner each grandchild and very sneakily slip you some cash. And she would be like, here's some pin money. And I always thought that was really funny. So, I mean, whether it's actual cash or not, it's a little something to get you started to help you as you enter this new version of yourself, this new timeline. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces when it comes to work and career. Okay, we see renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. Yeah, but I definitely see breakthroughs here. I mean, this is the quintessential meaning of the Chariot card is finding creative solutions to move forward. Remember back in the day, well, nobody remembers, unless you've done some past life regression, but back in the day, charioteers, they couldn't fight head to head. They had to find a creative way to come up alongside each other in order to fight. And so I feel like that's what my Pisces are doing. I feel like that's what Spirit's asking of you, but I also feel like Spirit's saying there's a major breakthrough at hand for you. And it's coming on the heels of something that feels unjust or it feels really unfair. And we see real passion. So stop wasting the time and dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. Yeah, and I think that's exactly what you're doing. You are no longer settling for being in this Two of Pentacles energy, which is an unsustainable energy, right? You're really focusing on your passion. Some of you, you are really making your passion project or your side hustle your day job. You're making your own business your day job, and you're able to put down a job that you feel like you waste your time in, or maybe you don't get paid your worth and your value. And I also feel this real passion energy is also alluding to the fact that you may have a mirrored soulmate coming your way when it comes to love and romance. There could be some connection to work with this person. And we also see expression. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. Yeah, so some of you, you need to be creative, Pisces. And I feel like without being creative, you may have had excess energy within that didn't have a place to go, and it may have been coming out in, in a weird way, in an unhealthy way. So now it's like, I feel like instead of like taking that excess energy and going out and having drinks, not that there's anything wrong with having a good party or meeting up with friends and having a few drinks, but it's like now you're taking that excess energy and you're really channeling it into being creative and creating the life that you want. And for a lot of you, it's going to bring you a lot of success when it comes to your own business. So let's take a look at when it comes to love and romance. Love and romance, please, for my Pisces. Love and romance for my Pisces. Okay, so take a chance. Yeah, Spirit's saying take a chance. You have someone coming in to make some sort of offer. That's for sure. Like I said, it could be a little gift, a little pin money to help you have this breakthrough to get started on this new life, this new timeline. But for a lot of you, there might be somebody here coming through that's going to make you an offer. And I can see why you're feeling a little bit maybe gun shy, for lack of a better expression, because you've probably been hurt or treated unfairly, maybe even feeling used or taken advantage of. But Spirit's saying go for it here. Take a risk, take a leap of faith. And we see hammer. Some of you, love and work are really intertwined. I'm getting this, like whether you work with tools or not, this hammer card, I feel like there's an offer through your work that's going to bring you love, whether it's a coworker, it's somebody who comes into your job, whether you need to go to a conference and you meet somebody there. I've gotten it come through really strong here, Pisces, that love and work are going to be interconnected. Yeah, and Spirit saying have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting, or hesitation. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you absolutely have love coming your way during Leo season, and Spirit's telling you to take a chance or a risk. For those of you who are single and those of you looking for somebody new, I'm seeing that you've got this mirrored soulmate on their way in. Some of you, there is potential here for an apology and reconciliation, but I would be careful of that because I kind of feel like someone from your past or from the past, Pisces, may anchor you back into unhealthy habits or keep you on a karmic cycle. But again, you know better than I do whom you're dealing with. And if there is somebody from the past that you absolutely want to be with, again, there could be an apology coming in. But for the vast majority of you, I feel there's somebody new coming in. And again, you might meet them because they're working, like they might come to your town, or you might meet them out because they're, in your town or wherever because of a conference. Like there's some sort of work connection with this new soulmate coming towards you. So let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, don't wait to get picked. Yeah, beautiful. Don't chase anything that doesn't want to be caught. Instead, pick yourself up and forge ahead. That's the message of this reading. My Pisces having either hit rock bottom or just been in a really dark place, and you're using this energy, you're using this experience to illuminate your path forward. And yeah, and forge ahead. And I'm seeing that that is going to be, like, you are your best ally here. And you're ready for it. You're ready to do that. Something here about birds, and especially colorful birds. I'm hearing colibri, which is in English, it is a hummingbird. It's a hummingbird. Neither one of these birds are hummingbirds, but I'm seeing there might be like a colorful bird or colorful bird feathers. Tattoo, logo. I'm also hearing guacamaya, okay, which is not one of these birds, which is like a colorful parrot. I don't know why I just heard Venezuela. I mean, I guess because like the guacamaya they associate with Venezuela a lot. But anyway, whatever. That might be confirmation for some of you. But you're a natural healer, Pisces, born to bring through new healing methods to whatever areas you choose to work in. Interesting. So some of you, this is a healing path and journey. Maybe some of you, your side hustle is spiritual or healing in nature. But I'm also seeing, like, more so this bird is setting itself free. You are becoming your own source of light. And it doesn't mean that you can't depend on anybody else, because I do feel like you have help coming through. But I'm seeing here that it's largely been on you, Pisces, to get yourself out of this situation, get yourself out of this energy. And with this Leo energy that we're in, you're all about it. And it's that burst of courage and strength that you need that's catapulting you into a place where you're going to be extremely grateful and grateful for what you've experienced. Because for a lot of you, if this was like a relationship, or say it was like a decision that wasn't made in your favor, you may look back and be like, you know what, I'm actually happy things came down the line that way, because I wouldn't be where I am today, or I wouldn't have as much as I have if I hadn't experienced that. All right, and so we also see unique gifts. Your greatest fulfillment in life will come when you discover your unique gifts. Develop and fine-tune your gifts so you may share them with the world. Yeah, absolutely. And you have something very unique to offer the world at this time, Pisces. So, you know what? Go for it. There's power here for you in creative expression. All right. So we're going to end this reading. I want to pull an angel number and a mantra for my Pisces. So what angel number and mantra do we have for my Pisces for Leo season? What angel number and mantra do we have for my Pisces for Leo season? Number 13, I am confident. So take a moment to say that to yourself, Pisces. I am confident. Number 13, you are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. Number 13, transformation. The Death card, rebirth. Wow. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. Actually, I have to show you at the bottom of the deck. I have 444, one of my favorite number combinations coming through, or number sequences rather. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. Wow. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light. Take care.